The Lego sun beat down on Maya Okafor's sleek, glass-walled office, its golden rays glinting off the mahogany desk where she sat, reviewing a spreadsheet. At 32, Maya was the picture of understated elegance. Her tailored cream blazer hugged her frame, and her natural curls were swept into a low bun. Her phone buzzed, shattering the quiet. A message from her cousin, Amara. Amara, Maya, you coming to Aunty Ifeoma's family vaki? Heard Leo's bringing his new girl. Messy, right? Grimacing face. Maya's fingers froze over the screen. Leo Bassi. Her ex. The man who'd walked out on their 5-year relationship with a flimsy, I need space, and no backward glance. Now he was crashing her family's annual getaway. With her. The name wasn't mentioned, but Maya knew. Tina Gray. Leo's flashy new girlfriend, all Instagram filters and loud laughter. Her stomach twisted, not with pain but with something sharper, resolve. She leaned back, her dark eyes narrowing as she stared out at the Lego skyline. The city hummed below, a chaotic symphony of ambition and survival. Maya had built her empire here, quietly, in the shadows of her family's modest expectations. They knew she ran a consulting firm, but the details? Those were hers alone. And now, Leo thought he could waltz into her world, flaunting his betrayal like a trophy? Amara, Maya typed back, her fingers steady. I'm in. Send me the details. The door to her office swung open, and Kweku Mensah stepped in, all effortless charm in a navy suit that screamed bespoke. His Ghanaian accent was smooth as he said, Maya, the Zanzibar resort numbers are in. Exceeding projections. You ready to visit your little secret? Maya's lips curved into a rare smile. Oh, Kweku. You have no idea how ready I am. Later that evening, Maya sprawled on her cream leather couch in her Victoria Island penthouse, glass of red wine in hand. The city lights twinkled beyond her floor-to-ceiling windows as she dialed Amara. Girl, you serious? Amara's voice crackled with excitement. You're coming? Even with Leo and his sidepiece. Maya swirled her wine, her tone calm but laced with steel. Why wouldn't I? It's family vacation. My family. Amara laughed. Okay, Miss Cool, but Tina's loud. Like, posting every second loud. She's been DMing Aunty Ifeoma, acting like she's part of the crew already. Maya's brow arched. DMing my aunt? Bold. Right? She's trying to flex. Thinks she's gonna outshine you. Amara paused, then lowered her voice. You good though? After everything. Maya's gaze drifted to a framed photo on her shelf, her and Leo at a beach in Calabar, laughing years ago. She'd kept it not for nostalgia but as a reminder, never again. I'm better than good, Amara. Let them come. I'm ready. Amara hooped. That's my cousin. Okay, I'm sending the itinerary. Zanzibar's gonna be lit. Maya hung up, her smile fading into something sharper. She opened her laptop, pulling up a file labeled Zanzibar Holdings. The resort's logo glowed on the screen. Hers. All hers. 2 years ago, Lagos. The rain was relentless, hammering the tin roof of Maya's old apartment in Surulere. She stood by the window, arms crossed, watching Leo shove clothes into a duffel bag. His jaw was tight, his movements jerky, like he couldn't wait to escape. Leo, talk to me, Maya said, her voice steady despite the ache in her chest. What's going on? He didn't look at her. I just need space, Maya. I can't do this anymore. Do what? Us? 5 years, and you're just... She stopped, swallowing the crack in her voice. You owe me more than that. He zipped the bag, finally meeting her eyes. His were cold, detached. You're too heavy, Maya. Always planning, always working. I need to breathe. The words landed like a slap. Heavy. She'd supported him through his failed startups, his late-night rants, his dreams. And now she was heavy. She stepped closer, her voice low. If you walk out, Leo, don't come back. I mean it. He hesitated, just for a second, then grabbed his bag and left. The door slammed, and the silence that followed was deafening. Maya didn't cry. She walked to her desk, opened her laptop, and started typing. A business plan. A vision. If Leo thought she was heavy, she'd show him what weight really meant. Present day. Maya snapped out of the memory, her fingers tightening around her wine glass. The past was done, buried under the empire she'd built. But Leo's return, with Tina in tow, felt like a challenge. A dare. She opened Instagram, curiosity getting the better of her. Tina's profile was a neon parade of bikini selfies, designer bags, and captions like, "Living my best life, nail polish, medium dark skin tone." One post caught Maya's eye, Tina in a red dress, arm around Leo, with the caption, "Zanzibar, here we come. Hashtag new vibes, hashtag family vakui." Maya's jaw clenched. Family. Tina didn't know the first thing about her family. Or her. She set the glass down and called Kweku. "Change of plans," she said when he picked up. "I'm not just visiting the resort. I'm hosting." Kweku chuckled. "Hosting? Maya, you're about to start something, aren't you?" "Something," she said, her voice smooth as silk. "They'll never forget." Flashback, the night of the breakup. Maya followed Leo to the living room, her bare feet cold against the tile. "Leo, stop packing for 1 second and look at me. What's this really about?" He tossed a shirt into the bag, his voice sharp. "It's about me, Maya. I'm suffocating. You're always on about your projects, your goals. When do I get to live?" Her eyes widened. "Live? I've been holding us together while you chase pipe dreams. That tech app that flopped? Who paid the rent? Me." He spun around, his face hard. "And you never let me forget it. You think you're better than me, don't you?" "I think I deserve better than this," she shot back. "You're running because you can't handle a woman who knows what she wants." He laughed, bitter. "Keep telling yourself that. You're not as special as you think, Maya." The word stung, but she didn't flinch. "Get out, Leo. And don't expect an invite back." As the door slammed, she whispered to the empty room, "I'll show you special." Aunty Ifeoma's house in Ikeja was a riot of color and noise, the air thick with the scent of jollof rice and egusi stew. Maya sat on a velvet couch, surrounded by cousins, uncles, and aunties, all buzzing about the upcoming Zanzibar trip. Ifeoma, a plump woman with a laugh like gunfire, clapped her hands for attention. "Listen, everybody," she boomed, her Ankara dress shimmering. "This year's family vacation is going to be spectacular. 7 days in Zanzibar, at the Coral Reef Resort. Sun, sea, and plenty of enjoyment." The room erupted in cheers. Maya smiled politely, her mind elsewhere. She hadn't told Ifeoma about Leo's betrayal. Her aunt, bless her, thought he was still that nice boy, and had invited him without consulting her. Amara slid onto the couch beside her, whispering, "You see Auntie's face? She's so proud of this trip. Doesn't even know the drama she's stirring." Maya sipped her malt drink. "She means well. Always does." "Yeah, but Leo?" "Tina." Amara grimaced. "You sure you want to deal with that?" Maya's eyes glinted. "I'm not dealing with anything. They are." Ifeoma waddled over, her smile wide. "Maya, my darling. You're coming, yes? I booked the best rooms. You'll love it." Maya hugged her. "Wouldn't miss it, Auntie. Thank you." As Ifeoma bustled off, Maya's phone pinged. An email from her resort manager in Zanzibar. "Madam, all arrangements are ready per your instructions. Penthouse suite reserved. Staff briefed." She smiled. The game was on. After dinner, Maya helped Ifeoma clear plates in the kitchen, the clink of dishes mingling with the hum of conversation from the living room. "Maya, you're too quiet tonight," Ifeoma said, wiping her hands on a towel. "Everything okay?" Maya stacked plates, her tone light. "Just work, Auntie. Busy season." Ifeoma eyed her. You work too hard. That's why I invited Leo. You two need to talk, reconnect. He's family, you know. Maya's hands stilled. Auntie, Leo and I, we're done. Have been for a while. Ifeoma's face fell. Done? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, Maya, I thought. It's fine. Maya cut in, her smile tight. You didn't know. But he's bringing someone else. Tina. Ifeoma gasped. Tina? That loud girl from Instagram? Oh no. I'll cancel his booking. No, Maya said quickly. Let them come. It's a big resort. We'll all have fun. Ifeoma frowned but nodded. If you're sure. But Maya, you're my star. Don't let anyone dim your light. Maya hugged her, whispering, Don't worry, Auntie. My light's brighter than ever. The private jet hummed as it descended toward Zanzibar, the turquoise Indian Ocean sparkling below. Maya sat by the window, her white linen dress crisp against her skin. Kweku, beside her, was scrolling through resort analytics on his tablet. Occupancy's at 95%, he said, his voice low. Your call to keep the ownership under wraps is paying off. No one suspects you're the boss. Maya nodded. Good. I want to enjoy this trip as Maya, not Madam CEO. At least for now. Kweku grinned. Until Leo and his +1 start trouble? She smirked. Exactly. The Coral Reef Resort was a vision of African luxury. Whitewashed villas with thatched roofs, infinity pools blending into the horizon, and staff in vibrant Kanga uniforms. As the family disembarked, gasps filled the air. Amara grabbed Maya's arm. This place is unreal. How'd Auntie afford it? Maya shrugged. She has her ways. But her eyes scanned the group, landing on Leo. He looked good, too good, in a fitted polo and sunglasses, his arm around Tina, who was already snapping selfies. Her neon pink swimsuit cover-up screamed for attention. Leo caught Maya's gaze and nodded, a flicker of unease in his smile. Tina, oblivious, waved like they were old friends. Maya's lips curved. Let the games begin. As the jet cruised, Kweku leaned closer, his voice teasing. So, what's the plan, Maya? You gonna let this ex of yours think he's won? Maya glanced at him, her eyes playful. Won? Leo doesn't even know the game he's playing. Kweku laughed. I love it when you get that look. Like you're about to buy a company just to fire someone. She chuckled. Tempting. But this is personal. He left me thinking I was nothing. Now he's about to see everything. Kweku's gaze softened. He's a fool, you know. Letting you go. Maya looked away, her voice quiet. Maybe. But I'm not here to prove him wrong. I'm here to prove me right. The resort's open-air lobby buzzed with the family's chatter, the scent of frangipani heavy in the air. Maya stood by a carved wooden pillar, checking in with the manager, a discreet nod confirming her instructions. The family was assigned standard rooms, but her penthouse awaited. Tina's voice cut through the noise. Leo, babe, make sure we get an ocean view. I need it for my content. Maya turned, catching Tina's eye. The woman sauntered over, her heels clicking on the marble floor. Maya, right? She said, her smile all teeth. So nice to finally meet you. Leo's told me so much. Maya's smile was serene. Tina. Welcome to Zanzibar. I'm sure you'll love it. Tina's eyes flicked over Maya's simple dress, her tone dripping with condescension. Oh, I will. This place is giving vibes. You here alone. Before Maya could answer, Leo appeared, his voice tight. Tina, let's check in. But Tina pressed on. I mean, it's cute you still come to family stuff. Not awkward at all, right? The family nearby fell silent, sensing the tension. Amara started to step forward, but Maya raised a hand, her voice calm. Awkward? Not for me. I love a good reunion. Tina blinked, thrown by Maya's composure. Leo pulled her away, muttering, Let's go. As they walked off, Amara whispered, "Girl, you're ice cold. How do you do it?" Maya's eyes followed Tina's retreating figure. "Practice," she said, her smile sharp enough to cut glass. Tina lingered a moment longer, her phone now in hand, filming a quick story. "Guys, just landed in paradise. Look at this lobby. And oh, meeting new friends already." She panned to Maya, who didn't flinch. Maya tilted her head. "New friends? That's sweet. Hope you enjoy the resort, Tina. It's special." Tina lowered the phone, her smile faltering. "Special? It's just a hotel, hun. I've been to better." Maya's laugh was soft, dangerous. "Oh, I doubt that. This place has surprises you can't imagine." Leo tugged Tina's arm, his voice low. "Tina, enough. Let's go." As they walked away, Tina muttered, "What's her deal? Acting all high and mighty." Maya turned to the manager, who'd been watching discreetly. "Ensure Miss Gray's room is standard," she said quietly. The manager nodded, a knowing glint in his eye. The Coral Reef Resort's lobby glowed under crystal chandeliers, their light dancing on polished marble floors. Palm fronds swayed outside, framing views of the turquoise Indian Ocean. Maya Okafor stood near the check-in desk, her white linen dress a stark contrast to the vibrant Kanga uniforms of the staff. Her family buzzed around her, clutching room keys and exclaiming over the resort's opulence. Aunty Ifeoma, her Ankara head wrap a burst of color, clapped her hands. "Everybody, to your villas. Rest, then dinner at 7. Maya's cousin Amara nudged her. "This place is next level, Maya. You sure Auntie booked this on her teacher's salary?" Maya's lips curved. "She's resourceful." Her eyes flicked to Leo Bassi, her ex, who was helping Tina Gray with her overstuffed Louis Vuitton suitcase. Tina's neon pink cover-up clashed with the lobby's elegance, and her voice carried. "Leo, babe, tell them we need a suite. This is giving budget vibes." The resort manager, a discreet man named Juma, approached with a tablet. "Madam Maya," he said softly, "your penthouse suite is ready. Private elevator, as requested." Maya nodded, her voice low. "Thank you, Juma. Ensure the family's rooms are comfortable. Standard, as discussed." Juma's eyes twinkled. "Of course, Ma." As the family dispersed, Juma handed out keycards. "Standard villas, ocean view," he announced. Tina snatched hers, frowning. "Standard? I thought this was luxury." Leo, sensing her mood, murmured, "It's fine, Tina. Let's go." But then Juma turned to Maya, his tone reverent. "Madam Maya, your penthouse is on the top floor. Private pool, chef, and 360-degree views. Shall I escort you?" The lobby went quiet. Amara's jaw dropped. Aunty Ifeoma gasped. "Penthouse? Maya, how?" Maya shrugged, her smile serene. "Connections, Auntie. Just connections." Tina's eyes narrowed, her voice sharp. "Connections? What, you know the owner or something?" Maya met her gaze, unflinching. "Something like that." Leo's brow furrowed, a flicker of unease crossing his face. "Since when do you have connections like that, Maya?" She didn't answer, just took the keycard from Juma and walked toward the private elevator, her heels clicking softly. Amara scurried after her, whispering, "Girl, you're holding out. Spill." Maya's smile widened. "Later, Amara. Let's just say this trip's about to get interesting." As the elevator doors closed, Tina muttered to Leo, "She's bluffing. Probably begged for an upgrade." Leo didn't reply, his eyes lingering on the elevator. Something about Maya's calm confidence unnerved him. Before Maya reached the elevator, Leo caught up, leaving Tina at the desk. His voice was low, almost pleading. "Maya, hold up. What's with the penthouse? You're not showing off, are you?" Maya turned, her expression cool. "Showing off? Leo, I don't need to. This is just me, living. He shifted, uncomfortable. You've changed. You never used to be so flashy. Her laugh was soft, cutting. Flashy? You mean I'm not the heavy girl you left behind? Funny how that works. His jaw tightened. I didn't mean it like that. I just... Save it, she cut in, stepping into the elevator. Enjoy your standard room, Leo. I'm sure Tina will love it. The doors closed, leaving him staring at his reflection in the polished metal. The next morning, the resort's open-air restaurant was a feast for the senses. Wicker tables were laden with tropical fruits, fresh chapati, and steaming pots of chai. The ocean sparkled beyond, and a gentle breeze carried the scent of frangipani. Maya sat at a table with Amara and Aunty Ifeoma, her silk kaftan a soft sage green that caught the morning light. Her family chattered around her, but her eyes were sharp, tracking Tina's entrance. Tina strutted in, her orange bikini top peeking out from a sheer cover-up. She held her phone aloft, filming. Morning, my loves. Breakfast in paradise, and I'm serving looks. She panned the camera, pausing on Maya. Oh, and there's... What's her name? Maya, right? Cute outfit. Maya sipped her chai, unfazed. Thanks, Tina. You're quite the influencer. Tina smirked, taking a seat across from her. I am. 500,000 followers. Hun. People love my vibe. Amara rolled her eyes, but Maya just smiled. I bet they do. As the family dug into breakfast, Tina leaned forward, her voice loud enough to draw attention. So, Maya, what do you do? Like, for work? You got that penthouse, but you don't seem like a boss babe. The table quieted. Aunty Ifeoma frowned, sensing the jab. Maya set down her cup, her tone even. I consult. Investments, mostly. Keeps me busy. Tina laughed, tossing her braids. Consult? Sounds vague. No shade, but I'm out here building a brand. Real work. Before Maya could respond, a waiter approached, bowing slightly. Madam Maya, your private chef is ready for your custom menu. Shall I bring the tasting tray? The table froze. Amara choked on her juice. Tina's smile faltered. Private chef? She echoed. Maya nodded. Casual. Yes, thank you, David. I'll try the lobster Benedict today. As the waiter left, Tina recovered, her voice sharp. Wow, must be nice. Some of us are happy with regular food. Maya's eyes glinted. Oh, I'm sure the regular food's great. Enjoy your pancakes. The family burst into laughter, breaking the tension. Leo, who'd been silent, shot Maya a look, part admiration, part suspicion. Tina stabbed her fruit plate, muttering, Whatever. After breakfast, Maya and Amara lingered by the restaurant's edge, watching Tina film another story. Amara grinned. You roasted her without breaking a sweat. Private chef? Maya, you're savage. Maya chuckled. I didn't plan that. The staff's just attentive. Attentive. Amara snorted. They're treating you like royalty. What's the real tea? You know the owner. Maya's smile was cryptic. Let's just say I have a stake in this place. Amara's eyes widened. A stake? Like, you own part of it. Maya shushed her. Keep it quiet, Amara. I'm not here to flex. I'm here to remind certain people who they're dealing with. Amara hooped softly. Leo's shook. Did you see his face? Maya's gaze hardened. Good. He should be. By noon, the resort's main pool was a lively scene. Cousins splashing, uncles sipping cocktails, and Aunty Ifeoma holding court under a cabana. Maya sat on a cushioned lounger, reading a business journal, her wide-brimmed hat casting shadows on her face. She felt eyes on her, Leo from across the pool, his sunglasses not hiding his stare. Then a shadow fell over her. Mind if I join you, Madam CEO? Kweku Mensah's voice was warm, his Ghanaian accent smooth as velvet. He stood there, all tailored linen and effortless charm, a leather satchel slung over his shoulder. Maya lowered her journal, smiling. Kweku, you made it. How was Accra? Busy, he said, settling beside her. But I wouldn't miss this. Your resort's a masterpiece. She shushed him playfully. Low profile, remember? He grinned. Hard to keep a queen under wraps. Their laughter drew attention. Tina, lounging nearby with Leo, sat up, her voice carrying. Who's that? Maya's got a man now. Leo's jaw tightened. That's Kweku Mensah. Some investor guy. They work together. Tina's eyes narrowed. Work together? She's punching up, then. He's fine. Maya ignored them, but Kweku leaned closer, his voice low. Your ex is staring. Should I give him something to worry about? She smirked. He's worried enough. Just be you. As Kweku ordered drinks, Tina sauntered over, phone in hand. Hey, Maya's friend. I'm Tina, influencer. You in finance or something? Kweku's smile was polite but sharp. Something. I'm Kweku, Maya's business partner. Tina's eyes flicked to Maya. Business partner? Wow, Maya, you're full of surprises. Maya met her gaze. You have no idea. Leo approached, his voice tense. Kweku, good to see you. Didn't know you'd be here. Kweku's handshake was firm. Wouldn't miss it. Maya's got big plans for this place. Leo's smile was forced. Right. Plans. As Tina dragged Leo back to their loungers, she muttered, She's playing games. Nobody's that connected. Maya and Kweku exchanged a look, suppressing laughter. The stage was set. As the pool crowd thinned, Kweku sipped his mojito, his tone teasing. Your ex is unraveling, Maya. He's watching you like you're a puzzle he can't solve. Maya adjusted her hat. Good. He thought he had me figured out 2 years ago. Now he's seeing the real me. Kweku's gaze softened. The real you is terrifyingly impressive. This resort, your empire. Why keep it secret? She shrugged. Power's louder when it's quiet. Besides, I'm not here to impress Leo. I'm here to live. He raised his glass. To living, then. And maybe a little chaos. She clinked her glass against his. Just a little. The afternoon sun blazed over the resort's private beach, where the family gathered for volleyball. White sand sparkled, and the ocean lapped gently at the shore. Maya, in a teal one-piece and sarong, joined the game, her laughter blending with her cousins. Tina, in a barely-there bikini, posed for photos nearby, shouting, Leo, get my good side. The game heated up, and Tina finally joined, positioning herself opposite Maya. As Amara served, Tina called out, Maya, don't trip in that sarong. It's giving auntie vibes. The family chuckled, but Maya just smiled, catching the ball with ease. Thanks for the tip, Tina. Your bikini's bold. Tina tossed her head. Bold's my brand. Not everyone can pull it off. The ball flew back and forth, tension crackling. When Maya spiked it, the ball grazed Tina's shoulder, landing out of reach. The family cheered. Tina rubbed her arm, glaring. Watch it, Maya. That was personal. Maya's tone was innocent. Was it? Just playing the game. Leo, refereeing, blew the whistle. Let's keep it friendly, yeah? But Tina wasn't done. As the game ended, she sauntered over, her voice loud. Maya, no shade, but maybe stick to lounging. Sports aren't your thing. Amara stepped forward, but Maya held up a hand. It's all good, Tina. I'll stick to what I'm good at. Like, winning. The family hooted, and Tina's face flushed. She stormed off, muttering, She's so extra. Leo lingered, his voice low. Maya, you don't have to prove anything. Her eyes locked on his. I'm not proving, Leo. I'm just being me. As the family dispersed, Maya and Amara sat on the sand, sipping coconut water. Amara grinned. You hit her with that spike and that comeback? Iconic. Maya laughed. She asked for it. Keeps trying to dim me. Amara shook her head. She's clueless. And Leo? He's sweating. Keeps watching you and Kweku. Maya's smile faded. Let him watch. He had his chance. Amara nudged her. Speaking of chances, Kweku's into you. You feeling him? Maya's gaze drifted to the horizon. He's a friend. For now. Amara smirked. For now. Okay, Queen. Keep us guessing. That evening, the resort's villas glowed under starry skies, their lights reflecting on the infinity pools. Maya was in her penthouse, reviewing resort reports, when her phone buzzed. Juma, the manager. Madam, he said, Miss Gray's room has an issue. Power outage. Shall we assist? Maya's lips twitched. Move them to another standard room. No upgrades. And apologize profusely. Juma chuckled. Understood, Ma. Downstairs, Tina's voice echoed in the lobby. This is unacceptable. No power? In a 5-star resort? Fix it. Juma, ever professional, bowed. We're so sorry, Miss Gray. A wiring issue. We've prepared another room for you and Mr. Bassi. Tina crossed her arms. Another room? It better be a suite. Juma's smile was apologetic. Standard, I'm afraid. But very comfortable. Leo sighed, touching her arm. Tina, let's just take it. She yanked away. No. This is embarrassing. I'm posting about this. As they followed Juma, Tina's complaints grew louder. This place is overrated. And Maya's penthouse? Probably a scam. In her suite, Maya watched the scene unfold on a security feed, courtesy of Juma. She leaned back, sipping wine. Scam, she murmured. Oh, Tina. You're in my world now. As Juma led them to their new room, Tina rounded on Leo. This is your fault. You said this trip would be luxe. Now we're in some basic room while your ex is in a penthouse. Leo rubbed his temples. Tina, calm down. Maya's got connections. It's not my fault. Connections. Tina scoffed. She's nobody. Probably slept her way to that suite. Leo's voice hardened. Watch it, Tina. Maya's not like that. She stared, incredulous. Defending her? Wow. Leo. Still got feelings. He looked away, silent. Tina stormed into the new room, slamming the door. Juma, overhearing, smirked and texted Maya, All handled, madam. The Zanzibar night was alive with the hum of cicadas and the gentle crash of waves against the Coral Reef Resort's private beach. Moonlight silvered the sand, casting long shadows from swaying palms. Maya Okafor, in a flowing black maxi dress, walked barefoot along the shore, the cool sand grounding her. The day's events, Tina's jabs, Leo's unease, the family's growing curiosity about her penthouse, swirled in her mind. She needed this moment to breathe. Kweku Mensah joined her, his linen shirt unbuttoned at the collar, his steps silent. Couldn't sleep either, he asked, his Ghanaian accent warm in the quiet night. Maya glanced at him, her smile soft. Too much on my mind. This place, it's mine, but it's also a stage right now. He chuckled, kicking at the sand. A stage you're commanding. Your ex is rattled. Saw him watching you at dinner. Maya's eyes flicked to the horizon. Good. He should be. They walked in companionable silence, the ocean's rhythm soothing. Kweku stopped, turning to her. Maya, why keep it all hidden? The resort, your empire. You could have shut them down day one. She paused, her gaze distant. Because I don't need to shout to be heard. Let them underestimate me. It's more fun when they realize they're wrong. Kweku's laugh was low, admiring. You're dangerous, you know that? Her lips curved. Only to those who deserve it. From a distance, Leo stood on his villa's balcony, gripping the railing. He'd slipped out to clear his head, but the sight of Maya and Kweku, laughing close, twisted something in his chest. Tina was asleep inside, oblivious, but Leo's mind raced. Maya wasn't the woman he'd left. She was more. And it stung. He muttered to himself, "What the hell is she playing at?" Back on the beach, Maya felt a prickle of awareness. She glanced up, spotting Leo's silhouette. Her voice stayed calm. "Kweku, we have an audience." Kweku followed her gaze, smirking. "Want to give him a show?" She shook her head, her smile sharp. "No need. He's already losing." As they resumed walking, Kweku's tone turned serious. "Maya, real talk. This game you're playing, it's not just about Leo, is it?" Maya slowed, her toes sinking into the sand. "It's about me. 2 years ago, he called me heavy. Said I was holding him back. I built all this," she gestured to the resort's glowing villas, "to prove I'm weightless. Unstoppable." Kweku's eyes softened. "You don't need to prove that to anyone. Least of all him." She met his gaze, her voice quiet. "Maybe not. But I want to." He nodded, respecting her resolve. "Then let's make sure he sees every bit of it. Tina too." Maya's laugh was light, dangerous. "Oh, they will." The next afternoon, the resort's open-air pavilion buzzed with excitement. A mock charity auction, organized by Aunty Ifeoma, was underway to raise funds for a local school. Wicker chairs circled a stage where a local MC called out items: a sunset cruise, a spa package, a carved ebony sculpture. The family, dressed in vibrant prints and linens, laughed and bid playfully. Maya sat near the front, her cream jumpsuit elegant, her expression serene. Tina, in a glittery gold dress, whispered loudly to Leo, "This is cute, but I'm not wasting money on trinkets." Leo, in a fitted polo, forced a smile. "Just have fun, Tina." Amara, beside Maya, muttered, "She's so loud. Bet she bids on nothing." Maya's eyes glinted. "Let's see." The MC held up a pearl necklace, its luster catching the sunlight. "Starting at $1,000, he called. Bids flew. $1, $200, $1,500. Tina rolled her eyes, but Leo raised a hand. $1, $800. The family cheered, but Maya's voice cut through, calm and clear. $5, $000. The pavilion went silent. Aunty Ifeoma gasped. "Maya, my dear." Tina laughed, sharp. $5,000? For that? Girl, you're trying too hard." Maya didn't blink. $10, $000. Amara hooped, and the family erupted. The MC, grinning, pushed on. $10, $000. Anyone else? Leo, his face tight, raised his hand. $10, $500. Tina hissed, "What are you doing? We don't need that." Maya's smile was serene. $25, $000. The crowd gasped. The MC slammed his gavel. "Sold to Madam Maya." As applause rang out, Tina's face soured. Leo leaned back, his smile forced, clapping slowly. Aunty Ifeoma rushed over, hugging Maya. "My star. Where did you get such money?" Maya hugged her back. "Just doing my part, Auntie." Tina muttered to Leo, "She's showing off. Nobody just has $25K to throw around." Leo's eyes stayed on Maya, his voice low. "Apparently she does." As the crowd mingled, Aunty Ifeoma pulled Maya aside, her eyes wide. "Maya, $25,000? Tell me the truth. What's going on?" Maya smiled, guiding her to a quieter corner. "Auntie, I've been working hard. My business. It's bigger than I've let on. Ifeoma's brow furrowed. Bigger? You're not in trouble, are you? Maya laughed softly. No trouble. Just success. I wanted to keep it quiet, but I guess the cat's out now. Ifeoma squeezed her hand. You're making us proud, my dear. But Leo, he looks lost. Be careful. Maya's gaze hardened. Don't worry, Auntie. I'm always careful. Later that evening, the resort's garden was lit with fairy lights, a pre-dinner cocktail hour in full swing. Maya stood by a hibiscus bush, sipping a mocktail, when Leo approached. His navy blazer was sharp, but his eyes were restless. The auction had shaken him. Maya, he said, his voice low. Can we talk? Alone. She raised a brow but nodded, stepping away from the crowd. What's on Oscars, Leo? Make it quick. He ran a hand through his hair. Today, at the auction. That was intense. Since when do you have that kind of money? Maya sipped her drink, unfazed. Since I started building something real. You wouldn't know. His jaw tightened. I'm not the enemy, Maya. I'm happy for you. Really. Her laugh was sharp. Happy? You left me, Leo. Called me heavy. Now you're happy. He flinched. I was wrong, okay? I messed up. Tina. She's not serious. Just fun. You're different. Maya's eyes narrowed. She slipped her phone from her purse, subtly starting a voice memo. Different how? He stepped closer, voice soft. You're real, Maya. Strong. I see it now. I made a mistake. She tilted her head, her voice cold. A mistake? No. Leo. You made a choice. Live with it. As she walked away, he called after her, I'm not done, Maya. She didn't look back, stopping the recording. Her smile was dangerous. Got you. Maya found Kweku by the bar, filling him in. His eyes widened. You recorded him? Maya, you're ruthless. She smirked. He handed me ammunition. I'm just holding it for the right moment. Kweku raised his glass. To strategic queens. She clinked hers against it. To checkmate. Dinner was a lavish affair in the resort's main dining hall, with long tables draped in white linen and centerpieces of orchids. The family laughed over plates of nyama choma and coconut rice, the mood festive. Maya, in a red off-shoulder gown, sat between Amara and Kweku, her calm belying the storm she was about to unleash. Aunty Ifeoma stood, tapping her glass. Let's play a game. Fun secrets. Share something surprising about yourself. The family cheered. Amara went first, admitting she'd once snuck into a concert. Laughter followed. Then Maya stood, her smile mischievous. I've got one. Found it today, actually. She pulled out her phone, hitting play. Leo's voice filled the room. I was wrong, okay? I messed up. Tina. She's not serious. Just fun. You're different. The table froze. Tina's fork clattered. Leo's face drained of color. Maya, what the... Tina stood, her voice shrill. What is this? You recorded him. Maya's tone was calm. You've been loud, Tina. I thought I'd share something loud too. The family erupted, some laughing, others gasping. Aunty Ifeoma looked stunned. Maya, my dear, what's happening? Maya sat, serene. Just playing the game, Auntie. Leo slammed his napkin down. This is low, Maya. She met his gaze. Lower than cheating? I'm just getting started. Tina stormed out, her heels clicking. The family buzzed, and Kweku whispered, You're a legend. Outside the dining hall, Maya and Amara leaned against a palm tree, giggling. Amara shook her head. You played that like a violin. Tina's done. Maya's eyes gleamed. She's not done yet. But she's close. Amara hugged her. You're unstoppable. Leo's face? Priceless. Maya smiled. Priceless is just the start. Tina's tantrum spilled into the resort's beachfront bar, where fairy lights twinkled and a steel drum band played softly. She stood by the counter, downing a cocktail, her gold dress rumpled. A small crowd, family and guests, watched as she ranted. She's nobody. Tina shouted, gesturing wildly. Maya's a fraud. That recording? Illegal. I'll sue. The bartender, a young Zanzibari man, smirked but stayed silent. Leo, trailing her, grabbed her arm. Tina, stop. You're making it worse. She yanked free. Worse? You humiliated me. Said I'm not serious. He sighed. I didn't mean it like. Save it, she snapped, tossing her drink's ice at him. It missed, splattering the bar. Maya, watching from a nearby table with Kweku, sipped her wine. She's unraveling, she murmured. Kweku chuckled. You broke her in one move. The bartender finally spoke, his tone polite but firm. Miss, please calm down. Guests are staring. Tina whirled on him. Don't tell me to calm down. This resort sucks. The bartender's smile was sly. Careful, miss. The owner might hear you. Tina froze, then laughed bitterly. The owner? Probably Maya's sugar daddy. The family gasped. Maya stood, her voice clear. Tina, you're embarrassing yourself. Sit down. Tina's eyes blazed, but the crowd's murmurs, some laughing, made her falter. She grabbed her purse and stormed off toward the villas, shouting, I'm done with this place. Leo didn't follow, his shoulders slumped. The bartender winked at Maya, who nodded subtly. The night was hers. As the crowd dispersed, Maya approached the bar, sliding the bartender a tip. Nice save, Jafari. He grinned. Anything for you, madam. She's loud, but you're louder. Maya's laugh was soft. Keep that quiet, yeah? He saluted. My lips are sealed. The Coral Reef Resort's grand ballroom shimmered under golden chandeliers, their light reflecting off polished teak floors. The formal night gala was in full swing, with tables draped in Kent-inspired linens and centerpieces of vibrant orchids. The family, dressed in elegant gowns and tailored suits, mingled with other guests, their laughter mingling with the soft strum of a live kora band. Maya Okafor stood near a floor-to-ceiling window, her emerald gown hugging her curves, its off-shoulder design accentuating her regal poise. The ocean sparkled beyond, a dark mirror to the night's brilliance. Kweku Mensa, dashing in a black tuxedo, approached, 2 flutes of champagne in hand. You ready for this, Madam CEO? He asked, his Ghanaian accent laced with mischief. Maya accepted a flute, her smile serene but sharp. Born ready, Kweku. Let's make it unforgettable. Across the room, Tina Gray, in a gaudy silver dress that screamed for attention, clung to Leo Bassie's arm. Her face was tight, still stinging from the dinner exposure. Leo, in a navy suit, looked distracted, his eyes darting to Maya. Tina noticed, her voice sharp. Stop staring, Leo. She's not worth it. He sighed. Tina, let's just get through tonight. The music paused, and the resort manager, Juma, took the stage, his voice booming. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at Coral Reef Resort. Tonight, we honor the visionary behind this paradise. Murmurs rippled through the crowd. Aunty Ifeoma, in a flowing purple gown, leaned toward Amara. Visionary? Who's that? Amara grinned, sensing what was coming. Just watch, Auntie. Juma gestured to Kweku, who stepped forward, his presence commanding. It's my privilege, Kweku said, to introduce the owner and CEO of Coral Reef Resort, Miss Maya Okafor. The room erupted in gasps. Maya glided to the stage, her gown catching the light like liquid emerald. The family froze, Aunty Ifeoma's jaw dropped, cousins whispered, and Leo's face paled. Tina's champagne flute trembled in her hand. Owner, she hissed. No way. Maya took the mic, her voice calm but resonant. Thank you, Kweku, Juma, and all of you. This resort is my heart, built from dreams, hard work, and a vision for African excellence. I'm honored to share it with my family and friends. Applause thundered. Amara hooped, and Aunty Ifeoma dabbed her eyes. Leo clapped slowly, his expression a mix of awe and regret. Tina's smile was forced, her eyes venomous. As Maya stepped down, the band struck up a lively tune, and guests swarmed her with congratulations. Tina muttered to Leo, "She's lying. She can't own this place." Leo's voice was flat. "She does, Tina. Look at her." Maya, surrounded by admirers, caught Leo's gaze and raised her flute, her smile a silent checkmate. Before the announcement, Maya and Kweku stood by the window, away from the crowd. Kweku's eyes sparkled. "You're about to flip their world, Maya." Nervous. She sipped her champagne, her gaze steady. Not nervous. Excited. They thought I was nothing. Now they'll see everything. He chuckled. Leo's already crumbling. Tina's one tantrum away from a meltdown. Maya's smile was sly. Let them crumble. This is my stage now. Kweku raised his flute. To queens who rewrite the script. She clinked hers against it. To empires that speak for themselves. The gala continued, guests swaying to the chora's melodies. Maya mingled, accepting praise with grace, but her eyes tracked Tina, who was now at the bar, downing a cocktail. Leo stood nearby, his shoulders slumped, avoiding her. The family buzzed with questions, Aunty Ifeoma pulling cousins aside to whisper, "Maya owns this?" "Our Maya." Amara sidled up to Maya, her gold dress glittering. "Girl, you broke the internet in this room." They're all shook. Maya laughed softly. "Good. Let them talk." Juma approached, his expression discreet but urgent. "Madam, the staff are ready for your request." Maya nodded. "Perfect. Now, Juma." He clapped his hands, silencing the room. The staff, waiters, chefs, housekeepers, all in vibrant Kanga uniforms, lined up along the ballroom's edge, their faces proud. Juma's voice carried. "Tonight, we honor our owner, Madam Maya Okafor, whose vision gave us this home. Staff, please join me in thanking her." One by one, they stepped forward, bowing slightly. "Thank you, Madam Maya," they said in unison, their voices a chorus of gratitude. The head chef, a stout woman named Amina, added, "You've changed our lives, Ma. This resort is our pride." The guests applauded, but the family was stunned. Aunty Ifeoma clutched her chest, tears streaming. "My Maya, you did all this?" Tina, at the bar, slammed her glass down. "This is a stunt," she muttered, loud enough for nearby guests to hear. "She's paying them to act." A waiter overheard, his smile tight. "Miss, Madam Maya doesn't need stunts. She's the real deal." Tina flushed, hiding behind oversized sunglasses she'd pulled from her purse. Leo didn't meet her eyes, his gaze fixed on Maya, who stood at the room's center, radiant. The staff dispersed, but their reverence lingered, a silent testament to Maya's power. Amara whispered, "Tina's done. Look at her, hiding behind those shades." Maya's eyes glinted. "She's not done yet. But she's close." Aunty Ifeoma pulled Maya into a quiet corner, her voice thick with emotion. "Maya, why didn't you tell me? All this time, you were building an empire." Maya squeezed her hands. "Auntie, I wanted to do it my way. Quietly. You taught me to stand tall, but I needed to prove it to myself first." Ifeoma's eyes shimmered. "You've done more than prove it. You've made us all proud. But Leo, he's hurting. Be kind, my dear." Maya's smile was gentle but firm. "Kindness doesn't mean weakness, Auntie. He'll get what he deserves." Ifeoma nodded, hugging her tightly. "My star. Shine on." As the gala wound down, guests spilled onto the resort's lantern-lit terrace, where the ocean breeze carried the scent of salt and frangipani. Maya stood alone by a stone balustrade, her gown flowing in the wind, when Leo approached. His tie was loosened, his face a mix of desperation and regret. "Maya," he said, his voice low. "We need to talk. Please." She turned, her expression cool. "Talk, Leo. I'm listening." He glanced around, ensuring they were alone. "I messed up. Badly. Leaving you. It was the biggest mistake of my life." Maya's brow arched, but she stayed silent, letting him squirm. He ran a hand through his hair. "I saw you tonight, on that stage. You're incredible. This resort, your success. I didn't know you had it in you." Her laugh was sharp, cutting. "That's the problem, Leo. You never knew me. You saw what you wanted, a heavy woman holding you back." He flinched. "I was wrong. She's not you. I'm sorry, Maya. I want another chance." Maya stepped closer, her voice low, lethal. "A chance? You made a choice, Leo. You chose her. You chose to humiliate me. And now you think an apology fixes it." His eyes pleaded. "I'm begging, Maya. I see you now." She smiled, cold. "You see what I built. Not me. Go back to Tina, Leo. She's your level." As she walked away, he called, "This isn't over." Maya didn't look back, her heels clicking on the stone. She'd heard enough. Kweku found Maya near the terrace's edge, handing her a glass of water. Saw Leo groveling. "How'd that go?" Maya smirked. "Predictable. Begging for a redo now that he sees the crown." Kweku's laugh was warm. "Fool's too late. You're untouchable." She sipped the water, her gaze distant. "He's not worth my energy anymore. But Tina, she's still got one act left." Kweku raised a brow. "You're orchestrating this like a symphony." Maya's smile was sly. "And the finale's coming." The terrace party grew lively, with guests dancing to Afrobeat under the stars. Maya rejoined the family, laughing with Amara and cousins, her earlier tension easing. Kweku watched from a distance, his expression thoughtful. He'd seen her handle Leo with surgical precision, but there was something else in her tonight, a vulnerability beneath the power. He approached, his voice soft. "Maya, walk with me?" She nodded, curious, and they strolled toward the resort's garden, where fairy lights twinkled in jacaranda trees. The music faded, leaving only the rustle of leaves and the distant ocean. Kweku stopped, turning to her. "You're incredible, Maya. This resort, your strength. You don't just own this place. You own your story." She tilted her head, a playful smile tugging at her lips. "Flattery, Kweku? You're better than that." He laughed, but his eyes were serious. "Not flattery. Truth. I've watched you this week, handling Leo, Tina, the family. You're a force. And I want to videos part of it." Her breath caught. "Part of it? Kweku, we're partners. You already are." He stepped closer, his voice low. "Not just business, Maya. I see you, the real you. And I'm not walking away like he did." For the first time, Maya's composure wavered. She looked away, the weight of his words settling. "Kweku, I'm not ready. Not yet." He nodded, unfazed. "I'm not rushing you. Just letting you know I'm here. For the Empire. For you." She met his gaze, her smile soft. "You're trouble, Mensa." He grinned. "The best kind." As they returned to the party, Maya felt a shift. Kweku wasn't just a partner. He was a possibility. Amara caught Maya back at the party, pulling her aside. "Spill. I saw you and Kweku in the garden. He's making moves, isn't he?" Maya laughed, swatting her. "Amara, relax. He's just being Kweku." Amara's eyes sparkled. "Aha. That man's in love. And you're glowing." Maya's smile softened. Maybe. But I'm not jumping into anything. I've got an empire to run. Amara hugged her. Run it, Queen. But don't sleep on Kweku. He's a keeper. The next morning, the resort's lobby was quieter, the gala's energy replaced by the calm of departure preparations. Tina stood at the check-in desk, her suitcases piled high, her face a mask of fury. She'd booked an early flight, determined to escape the humiliation. Her silver dress was gone, replaced by a tracksuit, but her oversized sunglasses couldn't hide her scowl. Maya, in a chic white sundress, sipped coffee at a nearby cafe table, watching discreetly. Kweku sat beside her, scrolling through resort reports. She's leaving, he noted, nodding toward Tina. Maya's lips twitched. Couldn't handle the heat. Tina, at the desk, snapped at Juma. Make it quick. I'm done with this place. Juma's smile was professional. Of course, Miss Gray. Your shuttle to the airport is ready. As Tina turned, she spotted Maya. Her voice carried, venomous. Enjoy being boring, Maya. This resort's the only thing you've got. The lobby hushed. Guests glanced over. Maya set down her coffee, standing gracefully. Boring? Tina, I've got peace, power, and a legacy. What VE you got? Blocked. Amara, nearby, choked on her juice, laughing. The family snickered. Tina's face flushed, but she had no comeback. She grabbed her purse, storming toward the exit, pausing for one last selfie. Zanzibar was mid, she muttered, posting it. As the shuttle pulled away, Maya turned to Kweku. She's gone. He grinned. And you're just getting started. Maya's smile was radiant. The resort was hers. The narrative was hers. And the future, all hers. After Tina left, Juma approached Maya, his tablet in hand. Madam, Miss Gray's departure is confirmed. No further issues. Maya nodded, her tone warm. Thank you, Juma. You and the staff were flawless. He bowed slightly. For you, madam, always. Shall we prepare for the family's farewell dinner? She smiled. Yes. Make it spectacular. They deserve it. Juma's eyes twinkled. As do you, Ma. The Coral Reef Resort's beachfront dining area glowed under a canopy of stars, with long tables draped in white linen and adorned with seashell centerpieces. Torches flickered, casting a warm amber light over the family, who were gathered for their final dinner before departing Zanzibar. The air was rich with the scent of grilled prawns, coconut rice, and spiced chai, the ocean's gentle roar a soothing backdrop. Maya Okafor sat at the head of the main table, her sapphire kaftan shimmering, her presence commanding yet warm. The revelation of her ownership had transformed her in the family's eyes. She was no longer just Maya, but a queen. Aunty Ifeoma, resplendent in a gold Ankara gown, stood, her glass of palm wine raised. The chatter hushed, all eyes on her. My family, she began, her voice thick with pride. This trip has been a blessing. But tonight, we toast to someone special, our Maya. Quiet strength, loud success. You've shown us what's possible. The family erupted in cheers, glasses clinking. Amara, beside Maya, nudged her, whispering, You're a legend, cuz. Maya smiled, her eyes misty but composed. She stood, her voice steady. Thank you, Auntie. This resort, this moment, it's for all of us. Family is my foundation. Here's to us, always. More cheers followed, cousins shouting, To Maya! And, To family! The mood was electric, love and pride palpable. Kweku Mensah, seated across from Maya, raised his glass, his gaze warm. To the Queen of Coral Reef, he said, his Ghanaian accent carrying a hint of admiration. Maya met his eyes, clinking her glass with his. To new chapters, she replied, her smile hinting at possibilities. Across the table, Leo Bassi sat quietly, his navy shirt rumpled, his expression subdued. Tina's departure had left him isolated, and Maya's triumph had dwarfed him. He clapped along, but his eyes were distant, the weight of his choices heavy. A cousin leaned over, teasing, "Leo, you good? You're too quiet." He forced a smile. Just enjoying the vibe. But the vibe was Maya's, and he was merely a guest in it. After the toast, Aunty Ifeoma pulled Maya aside, near a torchlit palm. Her eyes shimmered with tears. "Maya, my heart is full. You've done more than I ever dreamed for you." Maya hugged her tightly. "Auntie, you believed in me when I was just a girl with big ideas. This is your win too." Ifeoma shook her head. "No, child. This is yours. But tell me, your heart. Is it healing? After Leo?" Maya's gaze drifted to the ocean. "It's healed. He's a memory now. I'm building forward." Ifeoma squeezed her hand. "Good. And that Kweku? He's a good man. Don't close your heart." Maya laughed softly. "Auntie, you're matchmaking now?" Ifeoma winked. "Just nudging, my star. Keep shining." The dinner wound down, but the family lingered, dancing to Afrobeat under the stars. The resort staff moved seamlessly, clearing plates and refilling drinks, their pride in Maya evident in every smile. Maya was in the thick of it, twirling with Amara and cousins, her laughter bright. Her sapphire kaftan flowed like the ocean, and her joy was magnetic, drawing every eye, especially Leo's. He sat alone at the table's edge, nursing a beer, his face a mask of regret. The family's adoration of Maya, her effortless command of the moment, was a stark contrast to his sidelined existence. He tried to talk to her after Tina's exit, but her dismissal had been final. Now, watching her dance, surrounded by love and power, he felt the full weight of his mistake. A cousin, tipsy and loud, plopped beside him. "Leo, man, you fumbled. Maya's a boss, and you—" "What happened?" Leo's jaw tightened. "Life happened, okay? Let it go." The cousin laughed, stumbling off, but the words lingered. Leo's eyes followed Maya as she moved to Kweku, who spun her playfully. Their chemistry was undeniable, and Leo's chest tightened. He'd lost her, not just her love, but her world. Amara, catching his stare, sauntered over, her tone sharp. "You're staring, Leo. It's pathetic." He looked away, voice low. "I'm not staring. Just thinking." Amara scoffed. "Think all you want. She's galaxies above you now. Move on." As she walked off, Leo drained his beer, his gaze returning to Maya. She was laughing, glowing, untouchable. He was on the sidelines, and he knew it. On the dance floor, Kweku pulled Maya into a slow spin, his grin infectious. "You're stealing the show, Madam CEO. Look at this family worshipping you." Maya laughed, her eyes sparkling. "They're just happy, Kweku. And maybe a little drunk." He leaned closer, voice teasing. "And you? Happy or drunk?" She tilted her head, playful. "Happy. Very sober. Got an empire to run, remember?" His gaze softened. "I remember. But tonight, you're not just the boss. You're Maya. Let her shine." She smiled, touched. "She's shining, Kweku. Thanks to friends like you." He spun her again, whispering, "More than friends one day. I'm patient." Maya's laugh was light, but her heart skipped. She didn't answer, but the possibility lingered. The next morning, the resort's conference room buzzed with purpose. Glass walls offered panoramic views of the ocean, and a sleek mahogany table was strewn with laptops and blueprints. Maya, in a tailored white blazer and trousers, stood at the head, leading a meeting with Kweku and a small group of investors. The family, preparing to depart, had been invited to observe, a rare glimpse into Maya's world. She clicked through a presentation, her voice confident. "Coral Reef is at 95% occupancy, with profits up 20% year-over-year. Our next phase, expanding to Mombasa and Seychelles, will double our footprint. Kweku, the financials." Kweku, in a crisp gray suit, took over, detailing projections. The investors nodded, impressed. Aunty Ifeoma, seated with Amara and cousins, whispered, "This is our Maya? Running all this." Amara grinned. "Told you she's a boss." Maya fielded questions with ease, her knowledge deep, her vision clear. An investor, a Kenyan woman in a bold red suit, leaned forward. "Miss Okafor, your success is inspiring. What drives you?" Maya paused, her smile genuine. "Legacy. I want African luxury to mean something global. This resort is just the start." The room applauded. The family beamed, pride swelling. Leo, lingering at the back, watched in silence. He'd never seen this Maya, strategic, commanding, untouchable. His startup dreams, once so grand, felt childish now. As the meeting wrapped, Maya invited the family for a tour. She led them through the resort, kitchens where chefs perfected Swahili dishes, spa facilities with ocean views, and villas designed with local artistry. "This is home," she said, her voice warm. "And you're all part of it." Aunty Ifeoma hugged her, tears falling. "You've built a kingdom, Maya." Maya hugged her back. "And you're my queen, Aunty." After the tour, the Kenyan investor, Ms. Njoraj, pulled Maya aside. "Miss Okafor, your passion is rare. But running an empire, it's lonely. How do you balance it?" Maya smiled, glancing at Kweku, who was chatting with cousins. "I don't do it alone. Good partners, family. They keep me grounded." Njoraj nodded. "And love? A woman like you deserves it." Maya's laugh was soft. "Love's on my terms now. I'm not rushing." Njoraj's eyes twinkled. "Wise. But when it comes, don't run." Maya nodded, thoughtful. "I won't." That afternoon, the Zanzibar sun painted the ocean in hues of gold and turquoise. Maya stood on the resort's private dock, her cream sundress fluttering in the breeze, as she boarded a sleek yacht for a sunset cruise. Kweku joined her, casual in a white linen shirt and khakis, his smile easy. The family had departed, leaving them alone for this final moment before Maya's next chapter. The yacht glided smoothly, the coastline fading as the horizon opened. Maya leaned against the railing, the wind teasing her curls. "This place," she said, "it's everything I dreamed." Kweku stood beside her, his voice soft. "You made it real, Maya. But you're more than this resort." She turned, curious. "More? What's that mean?" He met her gaze, his eyes steady. "You're not just the CEO, the owner, the empire. You're Maya, brilliant, fierce, kind. I thought I knew you, but this week, you're not who I thought you were." Her brow arched, playful. "Disappointed." He laughed, stepping closer. "Impressed. Awed. And maybe a little in love." Maya's breath caught, her composure slipping. She looked out at the sea, the sunset's glow warming her skin. "Kweku, you don't hold back, do you?" He grinned, unfazed. "Not when it's true. No pressure, Maya. Just know I'm here, for the empire, for you." She smiled, her heart stirring. "Good," she said, her voice soft. "Because I'm not going anywhere." As the yacht turned back, the sky ablaze with pinks and oranges, Maya felt a shift. The past, Leo, Tina, the pain, was gone. The future was hers, and Kweku was part of it. As they sat on the yacht's deck, sipping mango juice, Kweku's tone turned reflective. "You ever think about him? Leo, I mean. After all this?" Maya shook her head, her gaze on the horizon. "He's a ghost now. I didn't need revenge, Kweku. I needed to rise." He nodded, impressed. "You rose like the sun. And me? Where do I fit in this rise?" She smiled, teasing. "You're trouble, Mensa. But the good kind. Stick around, and we'll see." He laughed, raising his glass. "To seeing." Weeks later, a sleek studio in Lagos buzzed with activity. Spotlights illuminated a minimalist set, white backdrop, gold accents, a single chair. Maya sat poised, her tailored black jumpsuit sharp, her curls framing her face. A Forbes-style photo shoot was underway, the culmination of her rise. Cameras clicked, and a director called, "Perfect, Miss Okafor. Give us that CEO energy." Maya's smile was radiant, her presence commanding. The shoot was for a feature on Africa's rising entrepreneurs, and she was the star. Between shots, she reviewed resort expansion plans on her tablet, her focus unshakable. Kweku, watching from the sidelines, leaned against a wall, his grin proud. Amara, invited for moral support, whispered, "She's killing it. Forbes won't know what hit them." The photographer paused, and Maya stepped off set, grabbing a water. The director approached, awed. "Miss Okafor, your story, rags to riches, self-made, it's inspiring. Any last words for the article?" Maya's eyes sparkled. "Sometimes, you don't need revenge. Just elevation." The crew applauded, and Kweku called, "That's my partner." Maya laughed, waving him off. As the shoot resumed, a voiceover played in her mind, her own words shaping the narrative. "I built this from nothing. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove me right. The past is gone. The future, it's mine." The final shot captured her standing tall, the Lego skyline visible through a window, a queen in her element. The camera zoomed out, and the screen faded to black, the words, "Maya Okafor, the future of African luxury," glowing. After the shoot, Maya and Amara sat in the studio's lounge, sipping coffee. Amara grinned. "Forbes, Maya? You're global now." Maya chuckled. "It's just a start, Amara. There's more to come." Amara's eyes softened. "You're unstoppable. But, you happy? Really?" Maya paused, her smile genuine. "Happier than ever. I've got family, purpose, and maybe someone special." Amara's jaw dropped. "Kweku. Spill." Maya laughed, standing. "Not yet. But stick around. The story's just getting good. I'm glad you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed the story."